Okay, so let's talk about the whole suite of things. How is perfectionism linked to procrastination, to self-sabotage, and to people-pleasing? So these all seem like they're separate, different things, but they stem from the same thing. If they stem from the same trauma, same childhood experience, same childhood neglect, it's like the same thing, just a different expression, if that makes sense. Right, so I've already explained how perfectionism is linked to procrastination. So basically, just to very quickly summarize, it's when you're striving for that perfection, you are most likely to not even start things. You're struggling to start new things because you know that at the new thing, you're not yet going to be perfect. You're not yet going to be good. So you can't really start that new thing because you feel ashamed that you're not going to be good at it from the beginning. So if you do start something and you are good at it from the beginning, like for example some sports, you can be quite natural at it, but if it doesn't develop further and you don't get to the perfection level, you give up. Or the same with projects, you don't finish it because every time is kind of close to finish, you keep finding flaws, you keep finding mistakes, errors, etc. Flaws that, by the way, are only perceived by you and not anyone else. So that out of the way, how is it then linked to people pleasing? So the people pleasing part comes in when you are fearing of judgment of other people or fearing of rejection. So in your mind, if you are perfect, you're not going to be rejected, and this is your kind of protection from that rejection. Because like maybe back in childhood someone rejected you and you then decided in that moment that you need to be perfect, flawless. How can someone reject someone who is flawless? So that is the people pleasing part. So in order for them not to reject you, you do whatever it takes for them to like you, because if they like you, they are less likely to reject you. And if you do what they want you to do, they will like you better. So that's the people pleasing. And how does it link to self-sabotage? So self-sabotage is when you are kind of doing something to harm yourself, harm your well-being, harm your financial well-being, or not go into the area of life that you want to go. Something like is blocking you, something in the back of your mind is blocking you from achieving what you need to achieve or what you want to achieve. So how does that link to perfectionism? So that is very similar to procrastination linked to perfectionism, because with self-sabotage is when you want to achieve something or when you want to move on to like the area of your life or career of your life, or whatever you're striving to achieve to make yourself happier, that kicks in. And the perfectionist part of you goes, well, this is not going to be ever perfect, so I might as well not do anything. So this procrastination is actually your self-sabotage cycle. And at the same time, because you are feeling so ashamed of not getting something straight away, of not being really, really good at something straight away, that self-sabotages you, even though consciously you might understand that, when I'm just starting a new thing, I will probably have to learn a new skill. I will probably not going to be very good at that new skill from like a day one. But that induces shame that you're not perfect at that new skill, that you can't be perfect because that's a new thing that you're doing. And this is how you self-sabotage yourself. So I do hope that that makes sense. And yeah, drop me a message or a question if you don't understand something, or if you want some more information on one of them or all of them, or the link.